Good morning. What's up? Got to push the buttons and then I'll be there shortly. Oh, anyway, I am here. It's not just a white canvas. I probably should put something up there. Let's put yesterday's piece up there just so you all can have something to look at while I push buttons. I hope everybody is well. Hope I turned on my mic. Yes, I did. That's surprising. I have a tendency to forget to do that. And why aren't you working today? Well, thank you so much for not working today. Gotta like things that you have all set up and ready to go. You go to push the button and it's like, no. Don't push the buttons, but I had to push the buttons. I gotta make everybody miserable and turn on ads. It is required. Alright, let's push this button. So, oh wait, show chat. Sorry, probably should turn on chat. Probably should share myself out too while I'm at it. Yep, it is snowing pretty hard actually. Hello, Kaylee. Good morning. Welcome to my crazy live stream. I'm terrible. Must be all that excessive sleep I got last night. Can't remember sleeping, but I think I got sleep. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Hit that button. This is just ridiculous. Alright, that's good painting. Off we go. Let's put some glasses on so we can see what we're not going to paint today. So we're going to paint snow. Why not? Because we can. We're going to. I actually like painting snow. I don't necessarily like shoveling it, but I do like painting it. It requires a little more effort. Because snow just isn't just white. I know. Hard to believe, but... Hey Dan, what's going on? Alright, let's see what we want to paint today. Grab that, squirt some of this over here. So our paints don't end up dry. Because I do have the heat on today because it's so nice and warm out. Yeah, well, she can... Oh, I guess she can really do what she wants, but... Wow, that paintbrush is so tired. I'm gonna have a whole collection of retired paintbrushes at this point. I suppose when you get somewhere close to the number I have in paintings, it's kind of inevitable. This is a canvas board. This is not paper. This is actually a canvas board today. Let's grab a little bit of that and let's go this color. And try not to splash it on us. Oh no. Just a minute. Phew, I dropped him. We don't want to drop him. We don't want him to fall on the floor. We'll set him right over here near the microphone so he's not in any danger of getting any paint on him. Hey Bree, what's going on? Grab a tiny touch of darker blue. Microphone. Right there. Just kind of do a little X stroke and kind of throw that in there. Not worried about it because this has got a little bit of glycerin on it. Not much. Just enough to keep my paint wet for a couple seconds extra. Probably more like a couple minutes, but that's okay. Let's grab a tiny touch of white. Kind of lighten this up down here. Hey, what's going on? Grab a little bit more. Yep. Also at 2:30 today, SF Rose, my friend SF Rose, has a premiere. I believe it's today. And she has a birthday party. Her birthday's on the 3rd, so. Hey, Madonna. So let's grab this one. And we'll kind of just blend this in. Not much, just a little pressure, not a lot of pressure. Just barely touching it. And I'm taking a darker color from the top. We're going to kind of pull that down a little bit until we hit the white, which will kind of blend it. And when we get down toward the bottom, put a little more pressure on it. Hey Maisie, what's going on? Did I miss anybody? Madonna, Dan, nope. Looks like everybody's there. Tiny touch of water. Howdy, Sherry. Now I put this water up. Do not pull this up. Don't go that way. Because this is all glycerin, and if you get into this, it'll make a terrible mess. Hey, Mike. Good morning. I have to grab gotta give it a little brush. Don't use an old one of these. Get the one at the, in the clearance aisle. But you can see what it does. It's now got this beautiful fuzzy, See how this one's kind of coarse? Don't jam it in there hard, just barely let it go by. And now you got this nice and back to being fuzzy. By the way, that works for those of you who are using it as makeup. It actually does the same thing for you. Take some of your blush off your brush and stuff. Now we're just gonna blend this one. This is the clean one. No water on it. Gonna kind of blend that in. Let's rinse that one off. Got that nice light sky going right there. Now if we take the big purple one, grab just a tiny touch of white. Oh, what do you think? Maybe we'll kind of just put that in there like that. Take this, start at the bottom. Just blend that in. Get a little wispy cloud thing going. A little bit of a cloud. Good morning, Sue. And we'll do the same thing again. just kind of fluffy in some clouds, just kind of poof. Got a little cloudage going. And if you want, you can kind of put a little something right here. Put a little bit up in the darker spot so you get a little visibility of the cloud. And we don't really care what shape the clouds are, because clouds are just about every shape you can think of, so that's never the issue. Let the clouds do what they want. And if you want to put in some really heavy clouds, you can go right ahead and put those big white puffy things in there if you feel like it. I'm not feeling it today. So we have that. Let's grab some light blue. Tiny bit of white. And we'll kind of throw that in there like that. A little dark spot. Rinse that off. Grab straight up. Well, it's not ever going to be straight up white because I always like to put blue in it. And we're putting this in for a base color just to get a little coverage on our canvas. I'm thinking we need some trees back there, so maybe we'll go this color. Grab a little light blue with cerulean blue, which is kind of a mid-tone thing going. Let's put a couple of these back there. Tiny bit of water, a little darker cerulean blue, less light blue in it. That's kind of maybe, you know how I feel about mountains. I like painting them. But let's put in a couple of little hills today. Not so much mountains. This one's kind of closer than that. I'm kind of grab a tiny touch of light blue. A couple of these in here real quick. Not much effort, just kind of let them make up their own little world they're living in. I don't want to force them to do anything they don't want to do. Just a little quick mountain range. You know, pretty easy to do, requires very little effort. Not really telling them where to grow, we're just kind of hoping they're growing the direction we want them to, you know. Let's bring the one in the front just a little bit darker. Give him a little something different. You got all those back there that are... You see why we put the white in? Because now the spots that we've kind of skipped over back here already have peaks on them. So we've already established little white tops on these mountains. We've already got some fog playing without even trying to take the time to put that misty look in there. Doesn't require effort. Just put the paint down. It'll tell you where it wants to go. Oh, because that's a different... That's 30 miles away from me. And we all kind of just assume it's going to happen, but some of us were not paying much attention to what's going on. And they may have. I don't read the news much. It was probably my bad. Keep it up, you. Guys, what a mean person. He's so evil to me. He wishes snow on me all the time. Like I can look at that phone right now. Oh, just realized I have my TV on over there. Let's grab... Oh, it was? Alright. I could just hear the dog. Hey, Hillbilly. Hope you're safe. He had some ugly weather yesterday. My friend Hillbilly did. A couple of some really nice ugly storms went through his neck of the woods. Glad my friend made it out okay. That's the way I am. Let's grab... yeah, let's grab him. We'll just let him do a little bit of work. Kind of puffy the bottom of this. Kind of soft. You know. Blend it. Those little mountains. And we got mountains in the background, mountains in the foreground. Or mid-ground. Let's grab a little bit of snow. What do you think? Want to go light blue or white? Let's go a little bit of this. We want to use this? Yeah, why not? Just kind of... Yeah, let's go with knife. Let's throw the paintbrush on the floor. I don't know. Maybe kind of something like... kind of like that. these down. And we can always take some of this out. In case we don't want all that extra in there. And voila. Got something way back there. Kind of something kind of hanging out in the middle over here. You know. Let's grab a tiny bit of the darker blue. Just a little bit. Just kind of. Good morning. Glad we aren't inconvenienced and you can come visit. Ooh, I'm in that mood again today. Gonna have to apologize already. Day just started. Just giving her a hard time. What do you think? Something down here like that? A little purple down here? Yeah, I think so. And let's take a little bit of that dark out of there. Kind of swipe it like that. Kind of just soften it up just a tiny bit. Let's grab a little bit of the mid-tone blue. The cerulean stuff we did up in the sky with. And maybe we want just a tiny bit over that other mountain. What do you think? Somewhere's in here? A little shadow coming down in maybe. Where it's not quite in complete shadow, but kind of in the middle. And I don't like that opening right there, so let's kind of just bring that way. So now we have this valley. Got a valley here, we got some shadow things going there, some kind of just soften that up right there. Let's grab a little bit of, let's wipe that off, grab just a little bit. Tiny bit of water on it. Hey, quote quotes, what's going on? Howdy, howdy. Welcome. I got that going. That going. I probably should take a peek and see what all those beepity beeps are. Well, that sits for 2 seconds. Kind of curious how you got through the door without the dog eating you, though. I wouldn't come to my house. But thank you. Because I actually have a guard dog. Yeah? Ted. Sonia, Ted is programmed not to care. If you are not family, or somebody that I tell him who you are, he does not care. He just does what he's trained to do. That's to protect his family. Unless you're a little kid. Then you're all set. Doesn't. So maybe kind of. We'll fix that after. Yeah. He's a good boy. Strange thing is I can walk him down the street most of the time. But he won't bother with other dogs. He could care less. I think it's because he's just like, whatever. Get out of my face. Sometimes you swear he looks at him like, hey, grow up for a few minutes and then you can come talk to me. Well, now, that will get his attention. He does like himself some lasagna. Just saying. I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of got that Garfield thing. Oh, good luck with that. Although you wanna know how good he is. The cat jumped up on the counter last night and the night before last and cut the bone off the pork chops for my wife. she's got arthritis, so it's tough to do stuff like that. The cat grabbed the bone off the counter. He runs over and knocks the cat out of the way, looks at the bone, just laid down staring at it, didn't do a darn thing to it. Just left it there because he knew he wasn't supposed to be touching it. The troublemaker little cat was. Hey, Erica. So let's kind of pull this down right here. Would not have taken him long to wipe it out. 2 bites, maybe. But he doesn't get table scraps. Occasional chunk of pizza. He likes pizza. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of snow. Snowing pretty good. Let's see, what color do we want to make this? I was going to put a cabin right there, but now I'm questioning whether I want to or not. I kind of like just the roughness of these mountains. Yeah, we might go smaller than that even. Let's rinse off this brush. Oh yeah, that's helpful. Rinse off the brush, then grab it and wipe it on the towel where you just wiped the knife off. Not productive. I think I have work tomorrow. I don't know. Why? Did you like it? That's actually a canvas. Make it sitting right next to me. Grab a little bit of white. Kind of just swipe by the black so we get kind of a gray. And we'll just, that might even be too dark. Actually, we're going to lighten that up so we can go a little darker in there. Excuse me for 1 second. It's alright, we'll be here. Now she's doing a work thing now, right? This is going to be really tiny, so it's going to be hard to see. Probably autofocus is on. Kind of have you in the bottom of the picture, but at least you can kind of see what I'm doing. Hey, Green Mom, what's going on? Let's grab some, I think dark blue. I got these on 2 different sides. Gotta fix that after. Oh, I hear that. I am antisocial. Yes, I am. You're gonna have to go back in and fix those mountains real quick. I thought that looked kind of strange for me. So let's grab a little of the dark blue. Let's go ahead and kind of spread that over there. It's okay if a little light blue gets in it. And we'll do the same thing up here. Grab some white, kind of spread it out so we can swipe across it. And let's go ahead and kind of put that back in there. And grab a little bit more. Put it back on this side where it belongs. bit right there. Gotta have those little trees in there, you know. You just kind of want the idea of them. You don't have to get carried away creating. Just by taking the white off them, the white off the dark that's underneath it, you can kind of create all kinds of little trees. It's not kind of gives you that forest feel. Behind it, and kind of a sparse, mountainy look. Let's back you up a little bit. And grab that little brush. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. He'd probably he doesn't, he likes swimming. Loves my daughter, loves my wife, loves my granddaughter. He's just a man's man. He knows where the bread is buttered, right? Yeah, he's got it all figured out. Hey, listen, what's going on? And we'll just kind of put a little dark spot right in here. Hates it. hates ricotta cheese. Not a fan of ricotta cheese. Let's close the lid on that so we don't mess that up. I take my glasses off when I put the cover on that because, hey, mini mustard. Oh, I'm a popsicle. Playing snowman today, I think. Maybe later. Actually, she's got school. I don't get to see her today, so we don't get to play with snowman. Pretty weird building snowmen in April, though. Nope. I don't believe so. Genius, you did it backwards. That's okay. Thank you. I keep messing it up. Keep looking at my shadows backwards. That's okay. It's all good in the neighborhood, right? Thank you. Let's grab just a tiny bit of this, maybe throw a lot of that right in here. Hey, Granny, thank you. Thank you, thank you. think, you know what? I think that we will call this right here. Because I think this kind of looks like it's finished. I think this says that it's finished. Yeah, that one is, I think it's a 9x12 on canvas panel. Oh, we're definitely a 12. And if we flip it over, we could actually see what size we are. Yep, 9x12. Canvas panel. We're going to autograph in black today. They should know. I will check for you. Yeah, I just got these. They were, kind of drifting because there's some glycerin down here, so man, just gesso them. Just put some gesso on them. Grab some gesso, recoat them, wash them first. Yeah, I'm sorry, no. I'm thinking about switching it because it doesn't seem like very many people are happy with it. But that's what we have today. Kind of snow. That's how I feel. That's kind of, except for the fact that I have more field. Yeah, wipe them down. Let them dry. Yeah, you can actually use a what did I use last time? I think I wiped them with a why did I wipe mine? Like an acrylic cleaner. There's a brush cleaner you can use. That's dries, clear. It's almost like alcohol. I mean, you can use an alcohol wipe if you want. Just be careful. I would test a little corner first. But basically, you're just wiping the stuff off them. Thank you, now. Very much. Kind of looks a bit on the different side for me, doesn't it? I don't paint a bunch of these. This one's kind of inspired by Matt. Make sure it dries. If it's canvas, I don't know. You'll have to actually Nell might know the answer to that. See, I paint on paper a lot, so it's kind of really different for me. I don't paint a lot of canvases, so I cannot answer that. I can try it for you if you want. I have a couple canvases I can wipe alcohol ink on it and see what happens after. I mean, alcohol on it, not ink. Do not do alcohol ink. Not with acrylic. It will eat through the acrylic paint, even after it's dried. So, question is, how do you wipe off a canvas? You know, I've wiped them off with some plain old soap and water. You know, rinse them well, let them dry, and then just do a gesso over them. That's actually all I would do, personally. I don't know if I would take the time to put an alcohol on it because you might damage them. When you go to put an acrylic, the two don't really go together well. And I use, I really like Krylon clear coat, just semi-gloss spray. Right now I am using a Rust-Oleum clear, but to be honest, you can almost clear with any acrylic clear spray. Some just react a little differently, but don't ever get like lacquer clear. I mean, put it on with a brush, maybe. I don't lacquer stuff like that. Lacquer oil paint's fine, but when it comes to my acrylic paintings, I just spray clear. Like on the paper stuff, I'll tack them down on a piece of cardboard in the corners, and then I'll clear it, let it dry completely. You basically end up with that's what I said. Be careful if you play with alcohol. Yeah. I try to stay away from the aerosol hairspray because some of them have oils in them. But if you look at the can and read it, and it's got no oil in it, just buy the. I don't go to the art store. I'd go to Wally World in the paint department, and you'll see a can of Krylon clear. You too, Anthony. Thank you. Now, he might have an answer for you also. Wiping down an old canvas to clean it. I think he'd probably just say soap and water also, or just, you know, a nice, just something you'd clean your brushes with. But I think actually I got my shapes right today. I do have this thing about building valleys in my paintings. It's because it's kind of where I live. This is where, that looks like where I live. That's pretty much you walk, if you walk out, go up the road a little bit and over the hill, and that's what it looks like behind my house. A lot of farm fields, a lot of valleys, a lot of hills. But me and the bird are gonna head out. Need to give this dude a mohawk. Got a bird. again. Drop him on the floor. Got him dirty again. We're going to put him up here near the beaver. Oop. Keep him out of the way. Thank you. Yeah, I love them. Yep. And just in case anybody... God, I like it. In case anybody's asking, well, yeah, okay, obviously this is for sale. But there is a red bird in it. And there is a red bird in 99.9%. I finally told Matt where his was, and they found it last night on Mike's channel. I told Sherry where hers is. It kind of hidden in the trees next to the cactus, the bushes. There you go. There you go. You can have some of these. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not sure why. It's kind of weird. I almost always put a bird in them. Well, whatever. Then go find your own snacks. I'm trying to be polite now. I've been informed that playing with the beaver online is not appropriate. Yeah, me too, actually. I think I'll go get something to eat. But the only thing I got left to do today is take my son to work. I know. Now I'm working on it. But thank you, everybody. Please have a wonderful day. Enjoy some little bit of life for yourself today. Give yourself a couple minutes to do something for you. We never know what tomorrow will bring. Must be so. I could. Here comes that annoying music. I'm trying to use the shorter one. Be well.